Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more. Jeez, it is pouring out here right now. Oh well, it's Carl. He'll live. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and this is Volume 3 of our Gone in 20-ish Minutes segment that we're doing, and we've got a lot of stuff to get done this evening, my friends. We've got 3 cars left on the initial wave of exports that we're looking for. And they're all a pretty sizable distance away. So the first one that we're going to be shooting for in our quest tonight is we're going to go after one that goes by the name of Feltzer. And it's kind of over generally in the same area of Angel Pine where we got the Sanchez from, but it's a little bit further away than that. And so hopefully we can get that one. I've actually heard on occasion that it doesn't spawn there, so I hope that it's there. But if it's not, then we'll have to go after the other 2 cars that are in Los Santos. One of which is the Remington, and the other one is the what was the name of the damn thing? It was the Admiral. Yeah, the old David Robinson car. So if we can get that in a nice, timely fashion that doesn't take too long, then I'll be a pretty happy dude. Since today has been it's been something else, man. It's been a really, really long day. The roof of my mouth hurts because I ate too many cheese balls when I got off of work. So, everything's just really shaping up to be something else. So, we'll just, whoa boy. Oh man, everything's getting crazy. Oh, and we got a full moon right now. That's just great. That means we're going to be seeing aliens and weird stuff going on, and probably going to be seeing other strange anomalies out here, like Sasquatch cops flying in on their like music note shaped police vehicles, doing weird things there. I mean, it's not like a confirmed thing from Rockstar, but hey, anything can happen on a full moon. I've seen them. I mean, it's either going to be that or it's going to be figures from Norse mythology coming out here and snagging a guy off of his bike and then cramming him into a barrel and covering him in acid. It could be anything. I wouldn't put anything past anything at this juncture in the world. So, I mean, all you can do is just hope for the best and then and commit a murder here and there and everywhere. I mean, it's out in the country. No one's gonna ever find out about it. Everybody's too busy with their own lives, and things happen. And when they do, then sometimes you just gotta hope to God that you can run a semi off a cliff. Oh no! Okay, yeah, we're done with that little thing there. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna try to be too bold with that and then ruin my own quest in the process from trying to do something stupid. So yeah, dude, I'm really tired right now. I had such a weird, exhausting experience. Whoa boy, he's pissed. He knows what I tried to do. I had a really just weird, exhausting experience when I was leaving work today, and it like totally just wore me the hell out. So I'll try to paint this as accurately as possible. So I was working at my other location today, which is about 20 miles up the road from where I normally work at, and there's 2 different ways to get there. Essentially, you can either take the big freeway, you can take I-5 and go up that way. Or you can do the other thing, which is usually the easier. Oh, dude, I don't think it's here, because the Feltzer is it's like a convertible type of. It's like a convertible / almost like a muscle car type of thing, and it is totally not here. Great, well, that's awesome. I don't really know where we're gonna find that now, so I guess we're just gonna have to roll with only getting 2 today, because it's what a nightmare. Okay, I have one other ace in the whole plan. They said that. I was reading about it a little bit, and they said that one place that it occasionally spawns is at the Zoomer station over by the naval base. So we will definitely try that if the opportunity comes up. Other than that, that guy is riding a motorcycle with no shirt on. God, dude, that would hurt, actually. He's sitting there just riding 50 or 60 miles an hour down that thing and just having bugs just splatting up against your chest like freaking bullets, just boom, boom, boom. You're just like, ow! That was a jumbo fly! Okay, what do we need to go. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll just go take this little off ramp over here. Oh, get out of the car, Carl! Get out of there! Block off the road. Well, not quite that depiction, but something like that will actually be relevant to my story today. So yeah, you can either take the big freeway to get. Ooh boy, you can take the big freeway to get to where my store is at, and back from there, obviously. Or you can take the little back roads, which is actually a way better idea because you pretty much just bypass all the, you know, crazy traffic that normally goes on. And so I was up at that store, and I was leaving to come back downtown to do the banking, because we do it, you know, we do it all at one place, since they don't have a Bank of America up there, which is totally weird, by the way. I don't know why that's the case. We need, okay, where do we need to go? We need to go right up there. All right, so we need to go this way. You guys need to get out of the way so I can do my business here. So I'm leaving to come back and do the money. And so I decided to take the back roads area. It's always faster, like every time. And it's just like a straight shot. It only takes just a little while. Okay, so hold on. I gotta figure out where we're at. So we need to go. Okay, hold on. So we need to take a right. We need to go this way. Okay. And then, right after that... Okay, so that's that spot. We go this way. And then if you go down that way, so it's not there yet. Then we gotta... From there, we gotta hang a thing on this right here. Down here, and then it's somewhere in this area, apparently. Oh wait, no, it's not. It is right down this road right here. I assume it's one of these. I think it's that guy right there. All right, give it to me. Give it to me, Jeffrey. Oh, okay. People were shooting at me. Oh, they blew my tire out. Come on. How do we do that? Is there? Oh, I figured like there was gonna be like a hotkey button that we could use for that. All right, so our car is not going to be driving very well. I can tell you that already. Trying to think of a faster way to get back. I feel like there's got to be a faster way to get back. Isn't there like a subway that we can take? I mean, isn't like one of the... Oh boy, isn't I'm pretty sure there's a subway around here that'll take us back. Oh, it's the market station. Awesome. This is exactly what I was looking for. This will absolutely take us back. Like, literally right there. As long as I don't blow this thing up trying to take it down the stairs. Awesome! We're good! We found the hub! Okay, so I'm leaving. I take the back way, and I'm driving about halfway there, and like there's nowhere that you can turn on the way there. So I'm driving, and then all of a sudden there's just this gigantic wreck, and it's like spanning the entire road, and there's like fire trucks and ambulances and police cars over there. And so I'm like, well, damn it, I can't go that way. Like, and everybody that's in front of me, they're all turning around and going the other way. So I was like, shit, all right. So I turn around and I go all the way back to Woodburn again, and I have to go to the other side of town to get to the off-ramp to take the freeway. And so I get over there, and I haven't taken the freeway in a long time, and since they've been, like, fixing all the off-ramps and everything, like, I saw people that were, you know, getting on the off-ramp to leave, and so I was like, oh, tight, I'll take that one. And so I take it, without knowing that it sent me up the freeway the wrong direction. So I'm sitting here just driving the wrong way. And I'm on a deadline too. Like, I gotta get to the bank before it closes. And I'm sitting here driving the wrong way, and I gotta go like 15 miles up the road to get to the next exit so that I can, you know, flip a U-ey and go all the way and go around the other direction again. Dude, it was such absolute total stupid chaos. I just hated it. And like the traffic on the way back was like really, really slow. And like I don't have air conditioning in my car, so like I'm sitting here just overheating, like, get out of the way! I got places to be, this is so stupid! And like everybody's just driving extra slow. And I'm sitting here like totally freaking out that I'm not gonna make it to the bank on time. And like then my dad's gonna be pissed off at me because I didn't get there, because, you know, there's a bunch of stupid things. And I finally get there, and I'm rolling in like right at 5:30, and then I realized that they were open for another full hour, and so like I'm sitting here stressing out for nothing, and oh man, it was just exhausting because like my throat ended up hurting after that because of all the yelling that I was doing at people, and oh boy, it was a nightmare. It was just a nightmare on ice. Today has just been really weird in general. I don't know if it's because of the Grand Theft Auto full moon that we heard about that's just causing people to act weird, but my very first customer of the day comes strolling in, and she's like a semi-older lady. She's like in her 60s, and so she comes in, and I was like, hi, how can I help you today? And she's like, she like signals me over doing like the little thing, and I'm like, oh no. And anytime any like semi-old person signals me over to talk to me, it's always going to be something really awkward and uncomfortable to talk about. She's like, okay, so here's what's going on. I woke up this morning, and my butthole wasn't working correctly, and I'm just sitting here like, what? You want to run that by me again? And like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, why are people so comfortable with telling me these types of things, you know? Like, that is not the kind of thing that I'd be comfortable just telling some random person at a health food store, that type of info, but she just totally did it. She's like, well, you know, I just woke up this morning, and I had to go relieve myself, and... Wait a minute, this is the wrong way. This is the wrong way. We gotta turn around, go the other way. Other way. I actually need to go to that pay and spray shop. That's really where I really need to be going. Okay, so that's where that is, but we need to not go where that is. We need to go up this other spot. But yeah, she's like, I woke up this morning and I had to relieve myself, and so I figured it would be the best, you know. And so I went to the bathroom and I was going to do that, and then just nothing happened. Just nothing at all. It was absolutely a failed expedition to Toilet Land. Like, what are you? I'm sitting here trying so hard not to just completely lose my composure and just die laughing over this. And I was like, so let me get this straight. So you tried to poop and it didn't work. That's essentially the whole premise that we're dealing with here. She's like, that would be the easier way to put it, yes. Where am I going right now? Good gravy. I just need to find the pay and spray shop, man. Where is it? I know it's right over here somewhere. This is exactly where I came from. This is not helping me at all. Ugh, boy. So, yeah, I'm just like, this is how my day is starting right now. And so I get her all fixed up. I get her, like, the product that I think that she needs. She's like, oh, this is just going to be so spectacular. Now I can have productive trips to the land. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, hooray for productive trips to the land. I'm so glad that I can take your $9.95 and never have to speak about this ever again, even though I'm going to do it later. But, you know, it was something else, man. I don't even know how I get these people sometimes. So that was that whole thing. And then there was the whole matter of, whoa, dude, come on! That was not okay. That cop was trying to get me in trouble. That, my friend, was a matter of you know, police tampering right there. Not like a legal, you know, like a legal version of that. That was just, I don't know. It was, you can't be a cop and dive in front of a random guy who's driving and then send the cops after me for that, like it's my fault. Hey, so I saw, hey, can I get an APB out right now? I got this one guy who, he tried to run me over, and by run me over, I mean I dove out in front of his car, and, you know, and he hit me, and so, you know, I need him dealt with now. Sure, Fred, we'll do it. We'll totally do it. Alright, so that took a lot longer than I thought. I wasn't planning on spending 13 minutes dealing with one car. But you know what? We're going to make it happen. We're going to do it. It's going to be all right. One more car is now available for importing. That's cool. Let's go deal with. Okay, we're gonna test this theory real quick. We're gonna go over to the Zoomer station and see if that Feltzer is over there. I don't have my hopes up for it. I mean, if it wasn't in the spot that it's actually supposed to be in, I can't possibly imagine that it's going to be in the spot that it's not supposed to be in. But hey, you never know. You never know. So, oh, okay, actually, I got another weird story for you. And it really pissed me off when it happened, too. So, I got a call from T-Mobile the other night, because I came over from Sprint, and so I had them transfer my number over. I had a couple problems with it because I totally gave them the wrong PIN number on my account like 4 times in the process of doing this, and so I finally called them with like the right one, and so they told me that when the process was done, that that's definitely not it either. Great. Alright, we got enough time for one more car. We're gonna go all the way back to Los Santos and get that Remington. So we gotta do this, and we gotta do it fast. And I mean real fast. That's not really where I was meaning to go, but it's gonna have to work. We'll just have to, you know, jump off at the right moment, and then get down into Foster Valley, and then go hit the subway again, since that's really the fastest route that I know. It's really the only way that I know how to get over there without taking forever. I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but you know what? This is my... I meant to say this is my life, but apparently this is my concussion now. So, yeah, so the lady... Oh. So the lady calls me back, and this is the part where it pissed me off. She's like, "Is this Mr. Adam Foster?" I was like, "Yes." She's like, "Okay, well," and then she goes through the whole protocol. She tells me she's from T-Mobile, and every other time after that, because you know how they have to, like, you know, say Mr. Foster or say your name, like, every time they're, like, every 15 seconds while they're talking to you, she's like, for the entire rest of the conversation, she kept calling me Adam. Like, I didn't realize it was that easy to mess up my name. Like, I have one of the easiest names in the world. Like, Adam is a name that's almost impossible to A, misspell, and B, mispronunciate. And she kept calling me Adam. I'm sitting here like, you've got to be kidding me right now. Is this serious? Like, you're joking, right? And, like, she didn't sound like she was from, like, a foreign country or anything. Like, I would kind of sort of understand that, but even if you just look at it, like, it looks pretty easy to pronounce to me, but hey, what do I know? But yeah, dude, she called me Adam, I swear, probably like 15 or 20 times during this exchange of things, and I'm just sitting here with my hand on my forehead the whole time. But I didn't want to like, you know, correct her, because obviously it wasn't like a huge deal, but I'm just sitting here like, she really doesn't realize that she pronounced it correctly the first time, and then she changed it from there and kept rolling with that one. Even though just, like, phonetically it sounds wrong. Like, it doesn't sound, like, anywhere near correct at all. But she rolled with it, man, and I'm just sitting here like, sure, whatever, you know. As long as my number gets imported out, you could call me Fredrickson if you want. You could call me Senquez, or you could call me, you know, you can call me Dr. Sporticus, or whatever comes to mind, you know. Just as long as the task at hand gets done effectively. So, whatever, you know. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there as Carl the Shadow is riding on his bike into the night. Hopefully not getting run over by a train. You never know. Okay, we're almost to the station here. I don't even know how I came up on finding this in the first place. I really don't. Like, I was actually looking for a totally different place, but this ended up being exactly what I wanted, so this is good. I'll just have to remember that we're only a couple blocks away from the chicken joint. And now, gosh! Man, what are these benches attached to? Just, do they, like, bolt those things into the floor, or what? Okay. Alright, Mr. Remington, where could you possibly be at this point? I know that you're around here somewhere, and I'm gonna find you. So, okay, we're just gonna move. We're just gonna go. We're gonna figure this out. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this the Feltzer? Could that be the one? I know it looks kind of like this. Oh yeah, that's great. That's the best place for this to happen. Hey, it's a Feltzer! I found it! I can't believe I found it like that. You've got to be kidding me. So that's the way I'm going to find it, huh? I'm sitting here totally looking for something else, and I end up finding it. That's great. That's just fantastic. I'm so happy and not happy all at the same time, you know? Oh well, that's good. I was actually really hoping that I would find a way to find this at some point. So this is good news. This is very good news. I mean, it's gonna take us a few minutes to get back here. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time really to be able to get that Remington, but you know what? It's gonna be okay. We'll just have to fire that one up next episode and keep going. I mean, we're gonna be doing a Grand Theft Auto marathon anyways, so I think that everything will be all hunky-dory in the long run. So, what do you do? This is good though, man. I'm so pumped about this Feltzer right now. I mean, I know that with like a lot of these cars, you can find them just about anywhere. I mean, a lot of them, they're kind of just floating around. It's just that they have like set locations where they are, where there's always like a parked one, and so those are the ones I'm going off of. But hey, I mean, if they're just gonna gift wrap one right there for me, like with a cop sitting right next to me and everything, making sure that I get in there okay, so that my stealing prowess can raise, then we're good, you know. Man, how bad do I wish that this was like one of those little cars that you got. You know those little cars that you had, like those little like little slot racer cars where they've got like the two little pieces of metal and you attach them to the track, and you got the little like trigger gun thing that controls like how fast they're going, and those things like slide around, and if you go too fast and they fly off. Like, I totally wish I had one of those right now so I could just like not even have to steer, and it would just like control it for me. That would be awesome. But alas, we do not have that technology in this game, because it wouldn't make any sense to have that. I mean, they kind of have those things, but they tend to call them trains now. They're not just regular, sport car looking things. Alright. Man, I really need a drink of water right now. I got like this whole dry throat thing going on again. That's what happens when I talk a lot. That's one reason why I try not to make my videos like super extra long, is that I'll start getting cotton mouth really bad. Or like my throat will start to hurt, and then I just, there's a whole bunch of things end up going wrong with that. But yeah, we're making do. We're making do. I'm probably gonna, more than likely actually, we're probably gonna have a number of videos like this that are right around the actual like 20-minute or higher area, since I got a lot of content I'm trying to cram into a tiny space, a tiny window of time. Alright, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Why do they have lights in here, in this part of the tunnel, but they didn't have them in other areas? Like, how hard could that possibly be to get those in the right spot? Like, we were driving in just pitch black darkness at one point. Okay, so we're going to take a nice, sharp right turn. And by that I mean not really that sharp, it's a pretty easygoing one. As long as we don't go colliding into other cars. Jeez. We've actually kept this thing in relatively good shape through that whole drive. I don't think we've really even damaged it at all. A little bit. It's missing a headlight. That's not that bad though. That actually reminds me, I have a tail light I need to fix. I'm definitely not trying to get pulled over by the cops for that one, because that would be very unfortunate for me. I definitely don't need to be paying more fines of any kind. I haven't really had a ticket from the cops in quite a while, which quite contrary to how the beginning of my driving career went, when I was getting speeding tickets all over the place. So, Alright, here's your filter, you jackasses! I put so much effort into getting that car, so you better give me something. Yeah, you give me $33,495 for it. I'll gladly take that off your hands. And in return, I'll give you the Krusty Krab with all those squeaky pickles. Okay, let's go take our ever respawning energy 500 or whatever the crap this thing is, and we'll take it back home. Actually, we're gonna take this forklift instead. This is way cooler. I'd much rather have one of these. We haven't driven one of these in quite some time. I'm trying to think of the last time we drove this. Didn't we do a mission like a long time ago? I don't even know if it was even in this game or not, now that I think about it. Didn't we have a mission where we had to go over to like an army base and like drive a forklift and go pick up a bunch of crates while one of our guys was like fending off the soldiers that were coming out of there? I feel like that's something that happened in this game. It wasn't in Vice City, was it? No, there's no way it was that long ago. It was totally in this game. See, this is what I'm saying, man. There's so many different missions that go on here. I don't even know what the hell's real anymore. Or not. So, alright, come on, use that horsepower! Put it into high gear, son! Where's that forklift NOS when you need it, If we would have had that, man, that'd be the ultimate driving machine right there, man. How bad do I want a forklift with NOS in it, with its horrible control qualities and everything? Alright. Okay, my friends, we have reached the safe house, so when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, it'll be Volume 4 of, the old import mission. So until then, my friends, we're going to go pick up that Remington next time, and we're going to start up list number 2 and see if some of those are a little bit easier to come by. I would really hope so. So let's keep our fingers crossed for that one. So until then, my friends, this is AMF 1534 saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.